The spa resort town of Bath is one of the richest places in England. It's also one of the most watched. 90 observation cameras are trained on the streets. This blanket surveillance doesn't seem to bother many people here. The city has other problems to worry about.
That's about it, really.
Bath, population 80,000, may still look like the wealthy town it's always been, but it's facing a deepening economic crisis. Deputy Council leader Malcolm Hannay is well aware of the problems. He's in charge of resources at the town council. Britain's economic problems are causing repercussions in this haven of prosperity. The number of unemployed in Bath is soaring. A year ago, there were only 500 jobless. Now it's 1,500. And the council says a decline in revenues is being exacerbated by the British government's failure to transfer millions in subsidy funds.
Yeah, we had to save some money as part of our plans. Maybe 5% of gross expenditure had to be saved. But we've managed to balance the budgets by some efficiencies, some cuts, some increases in charges, and a 2.5% increase in council tax.
The council will have to axe some 100 jobs. Sanitation worker Richard Scoos is hopeful he won't be let go.
No, at the moment everything is how it should be. Hours are the same, and the wages hasn't changed at all. So.
Overall, job losses are mounting. Last year, a large call centre closed down, wiping out 300 positions. A large confectionery manufacturer is set to shift production abroad. That means hundreds of more layoffs. This city, once a favourite retreat of Victorian and Georgian society, must now look to the future. The council needs to develop new sources of revenue. Hannay and his staff want to attract more technology and business investors, so they need to create space for offices and plants. But that could threaten the town's bucolic character. At the same time, declining revenues make it difficult to maintain Bath's parks and its rich cultural heritage.
If we don't start planning now, then as public sector spending reduces dramatically over the next few years, because it will have to be cut and taxes will have to increase in order to cover the government deficit, we have to be planning now. And so maybe over the next few years we will lose 300 or 400 staff as we have to live within the resources we expect to have, and we have to prioritise ruthlessly to do the things that are most important for our local population.
But what will those priorities be? Is a new roof over the 2,000-year-old Roman baths important? Hannay says that will have to wait for the foreseeable future. But the potholes can't wait. They're a problem in Bath, as in every English city after the long, hard winter. Traffic is gridlocked. £100,000 is being diverted from projects for young people to road repair. Alistair Iverson rents out flats in Bath. He says his rental income dropped by 10% last year. That came at the same time as an increase in council tax.
Yeah, so I mean, tax obviously is quite a major part of it. There's the council tax in Bath. Bath's got quite expensive council tax. Even if you have a smaller property, you can be paying sort of £100 for a single person in a one-bedroom flat or a studio. Whereas some of the bigger houses you can pay quite a lot more than that.
Despite Bath's idyllic setting in the rolling hills of Somerset, it's facing hard times. It will have to make some difficult choices to get its economy back on track.